On that day where we had the final studio sessions, we started the day with being picked up by the company and took a little trip through Hamburg, picked up everybody at their locations where they just were.
Na gut, ja, eben das ist deine Lieblingsecke, ne?
Die sind halt, guck mal hier, alle da, alles satt geworden. Guckt euch das an. Ja? Ich meine, heute haben wir ein bisschen diesig, ne? Aber das ist ein schöner Platz. Hier sitze ich oft. Komponiere und denke mir Texte aus. Ha. Kann ich Michael einsammeln? Ja.
Wir fahren zum alten Studio.
Wir fahren zu unserem alten, abgebrannten Studio.
Das ist ganz fürchterlich.
Ja, das ist...
Das sieht schon ganz schön böse aus.
Ja, ich muss mir...
Ja?
I was in a hotel room and got a message from incl, the guy who's mixing the album, studio companion. And it said, Dirk and Kai, please call immediately, the studio's on fire and this is no joke. I was like, okay. Put the phone aside and sat there for half an hour, just like doing nothing, thinking nothing. I was just like completely out. I grabbed my computer and started Googling and searching for pictures and reports and stuff like that. Because I wanted to know if our part was really on fire or if there was a fire beneath, and you know, so the worst was not knowing if the stuff has really burned down, because that was not sure. The pictures I saw, our part of the studio, our part was not on fire. It was just like the fire was next to it and everywhere, but our roof was intact. That's as much as I could see, and the window front towards the lake that's there, that was intact. So I thought I had hope, and actually it was like that.
The moment when we sat there at the breakfast and the guys told us, "Hey, the studio is burning," I was shocked at first because the building was burning, and then I thought, "Oh, what happened to the recordings?" Because I mean, there was a lot of work. We put a lot of work into that, and. But the good thing was that the guys always made backups every day, so on external hard drives and everything, so that was safe. That was not a problem.
So here we are at the complex where our studio was. Actually, this whole thing burned down. It's the first time I'm here, actually. Haven't seen this. It's pretty amazing what a fire can actually do to a building. I mean, I always think it's massive and it can't be destructed that way, but as you can see, This little fire bended the metal, and that was a building. It's not there anymore. Guess we just move over to our place, and we can find out why we were somehow lucky. So actually these places were for storage for people who were selling old refrigerators to Africa and stuff like that. Here we come to kind of part of our complex, because what belonged to us was the whole upper floor from up there to the end on the left side. And we can see that the hole there was a storage room of us right down there. So the thing is that this front complex, that was rehearsal rooms that we rented out to other bands. And as you can see, it just broke down from the fire below. These windows up there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's our studio complex. And everything here down below, that was below us, there was a storage room for people selling old stuff like, I don't know, bicycles and beds and all kinds of shit. That was heavily on fire, and now we're going upstairs. There's still a lot of stuff lying around here that we could actually take out someday if we have time. Ooh, that hurts to see. That was our kitchen. This is really weird to see for me. This is the rest of the control room of our studio partner Eike, who's actually at the moment mixing our album. So you can see as well, no direct fire, but everything kind of destroyed. Really bad. And he actually was here when the fire broke out. He was working, and somehow suddenly all electricity, all the power went out, and he looked outside to see what's going on and why. And then he saw that there's a big fire next door, and just grabbed the hard drives and ran out, and that was it. That was the core, the heart of our workspace. Of course, there were some plundering people in here trying to find something useful. Probably they did. My good old 24 track. Still nobody managed to take that out. Still have to do that. Actually, that was a wall, and the firemen, they actually, to see if there's some fire nests in here, they actually broke through the wall and made a big hole in there, and then they filled everything with water. Fortunately, there was a lot of amps standing here and Michael's drum kit. Everything seems to have survived somehow. See, they're scary. Woo. Let's leave this place.
schon, ne? Bleibt nichts wie es war.
Yeah.
After being there, we went to the new studio and started the day with listening sessions and playing for fans and journalists and doing interviews. And it was a nice day. Finalizing, I think this album, the making of this album has been a kind of long process, a process with interruptions, because there was like the initial of doing the Mass of Confusion EP, recording songs, then going on tour, and coming back, doing more songwriting and recording, and then going on tour again, and then again. Writing and recording, so it's been taking a long time, and with this our old studio burning down and many other things, there was a lot of things in between that happened still, and sometimes it seems like something or someone doesn't want us to do this album. There was always something that kind of put like stones in our way, but finally we punched through and kept going, and I'm really happy with the outcome. So I'm very much looking forward to go on tour and put this shit on stage. Just heaven knows the story is not over. The Spirit has always been one of my favorite songs from the early Gamma Ray era. Spun on the Sigh No More album, and I remember this was a song that was pretty different from what we had done before. We kind of rediscovered it when we did the Skeletons sessions, and found that it's a great track to play live, and many people actually like this track very much from this album. So we said it's good to play it, and it's got a great atmosphere, this song. Empire of the Undead is a classic, real 80s based metal track with a lot of punch and everything. The initial of Empire of the Undead comes from the old times when I played with Pete Zielk together in our early band, Second Hell, later on Iron Fist. And I always had this riff and the chorus, and I think in that days we had a version of it, but it was pretty different from what it is now. Still, the chorus, I think, and the main riff are from those times, and I remembered that and thought, well, that was a cool track. And we on the sessions for this album, when we did Master of Confusion, we tried to get into it, and it worked pretty well, and it was a lot of fun.
Cold night, fever in my mind, shadows in the haze, calling from behind.
Empathy from the To the Metal album, that has become some kind of I don't know, standard. That meanwhile, because I think it's one of the best tracks from To the Metal, and it's something again that we tried to play in a way of doing something that is different from what we had done before, and I think it worked out pretty well. And it's maybe one of the most favorite tracks on To the Metal, and it's always fun to play it.
As the days go colder now, and everything is lost, a vision forms of better men rising from the cross. Never held a key to life, finally they're lost. Rising from the emptiness and all that ever was. The battle rages until now. Many men were lost, tried into an empty shell.
Demon Seed is a great song from the new album that we choose to play because it's got a real heavy punch. You know, it's the best track, one of the best tracks that Dirk has ever come up with. And we had a great time in the studio finalizing it and playing it and making the final arrangement. And it's like when I heard the initial, it was just immediately that some vocal ideas formed. And even though Dirk had something in mind, it was I threw it completely overboard and said, I know exactly what to do on this song, and it worked out very, very well. Very nice, and it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be included in our future live set very, very much and very often.
Leading darkness to light. Oh.